Good morning, Notre Dame. Welcome to ND Sunrise. It's Friday, October 11th. I'm Fionn.
And I'm Avabella Mitrano. We have a fantastic show for you today, and now we're going to share with you some of the top stories from this week.
Welcome back. Last Saturday, the University of Notre Dame was visited by President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden. They were here for personal reasons, a wedding between two White House staffers, but that didn't stop much of the student body spending their afternoons trying to catch a glimpse of the Commander-in-Chief.
To celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, multicultural student programs and services, along with the Richmond ND, hosted a mug cakes with a twist night on Wednesday. Students created mug cakes themselves and learned to dance, showcasing the beauty of Hispanic culture.
Hurricanes like Helene and Milton are set to become common occurrences in the near future. That's according to Notre Dame Professor of Engineering and Global Affairs, Tracy Kajewski-Correa, who says that the climate is changing at such a rapid pace that past experiences will no longer be relevant in making future decisions. She stresses the critical importance of listening to the warnings and taking appropriate action during the times of environmental instability.
Last week, we got a look into Keogh Hall's annual chariot race fundraiser. Although the races have been going on for 28 years, this year was the first time women's halls were able to compete. Farley Hall took the crown over Fisher and McLean, and all the proceeds from the event will go to a local organization, Reigns of Life, which serves people with physical and cognitive disabilities.
Notre Dame football were hit with a dose of bad news Monday, as sophomore pass rusher Boubacar Traoré was ruled out for the remainder of the season. Traoré picked up a left knee injury during the Fighting Irish victory over Lowville 2 weeks ago. This is yet another significant loss for the Irish after already losing Jordan Botello, Ashton Craig and Charles Jagasaw to the injury list. Notre Dame are now ranked 11th in the AP poll and play host to the Stanford Cardinal on Saturday.
Hey everybody, join us at Shamrock Sports after sunrise at 3:30 for everything you need to know about Notre Dame athletics. That's 3:30 right here on NDTV every week.
With midterms coming into full swing this week and next, it can be a stressful time for Notre Dame students. Here to give exam advice is Shannon and Lauren.
Hey Irish, I'm Shannon.
And Lauren.
And we're here to give you some tips and tricks on how to survive midterms week. Lauren, you got any good study tips?
Yes, I would say start studying as soon as possible. I know personally myself, I'm a huge procrastinator, so definitely start early so you know what you do know and what you don't know. And for what you don't know, don't be afraid to go to office hours or email your professor because they're here to help you. What about you?
My best study tip would definitely be to use flashcards. I know your mom and dad and probably your grandparents told you to use them when you were in elementary school, but I can assure you it's a great tip. If you write everything down, it helps to jog the information in your memory, and you'll be able to think of things in the way that maybe your professor would ask them. So write down all information, even definitions, in the form of a question. Now let's move on to our favorite study spot. I know mine is definitely Remick Family Hall. Located right behind the Dome, next to Lewis Hall. It's basically like a reading room in the library if it had soda and snacks. It's a great place to study, and if no classes are going on upstairs, you can go and use one of the rooms up there.
I also love Remick Family Hall, but personally, I am a huge North Dining Hall booths fan. Many of my friends know I spend hours studying there every Sunday. If it's nice out, I'll also like to take a spot down by the lake and study there as well. Now, I know with all this studying, it can be kind of a stressful time, so it's important to take care of yourself and have good self-care during this period. So something I like to do while I'm studying is to make sure to incorporate maybe 5 or 10-minute breaks every so hours and just talk to my friends, take a break, maybe even scroll on TikTok. How about you?
Awesome. I love to go to the McWell room, so if you've never been there before, the McDonald Center for Wellbeing is on the second floor of St. Liam's Hall. You can reserve the rooms online. You can sit in a massage chair, hang out in the board game room. It's a great space to either meet up with friends or just hang out by yourself and relax.
Yes, oh, I love the Mugwell room. Well, I think that's all we have for you today. So now we're sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Shannon and Lauren. How are your midterms going?
I'm actually heading into my first midterms week here at Notre Dame, and I've just been drinking a lot of coffee to get through.
Speaking of coffee, Lily and Lauren are here to try out some of the Starbucks pumpkin coffees.
Hey everyone, it's Lauren and Lily, and today we are going to be trying Starbucks pumpkin flavored beverages.
Yes, I am super excited to try. Just so everyone knows, we have our first drink, which is the pumpkin cream chai. We have the classic hot pumpkin spice latte, and then of course the newest pumpkin cream cold brew, which I'm super excited to try.
Yes, I am very excited to try as well. And you know, Lily, since it is autumn, what do you say instead of out of 5 stars, we rank it out of 5 pumpkins?
I love it. So Christian Girl Autumn.
Love it. So how about we get started with the one and the only pumpkin spice latte, the
I agree.
ultimate classic. Why don't you do the honors? You go first.
Thank you. Just a classic flavor. It's so amazing.
Interesting. Give me your thoughts while I try it.
Definitely very sweet. If you like strict coffee, I would say this is probably not the drink for you. I think this one is going to be a bit more coffee flavored. This one though, like, it's just so good. You can't beat it.
I really liked this one as well. I've actually never have had the famous pumpkin spice latte.
Oh my gosh.
I really did enjoy it though, and I think I might save it for more November because it has been super hot, surprisingly, for October, but I will be coming back to this one.
I know, today's gonna be 80 degrees. I would give this one, honestly, 4 pumpkins out of 5.
Wow, we are starting off with a bang. I was gonna give 3 out of 5 pumpkins, and I thought that might be much, but let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yes, I think we have our pumpkin cream chai.
Yes,
which
I'm
is
super excited to try
Yes,
this
I
one.
haven't had it
It
yet.
has a nice little pumpkin cold foam at the top with some cinnamon.
Yes.
So let's just give it a nice little taste.
Of course. Tell me how it is.
Now this is my favorite Starbucks drink of all time. So July, August, I was counting down the days until the pumpkin chai came back. So for me, it's 7 out of 5 pumpkins.
Wow.
But what are your thoughts? Have you ever had this one before?
I haven't had the pumpkin chai. I am a very chai girl. Like, I do love the chais. I usually add a shot of espresso to them because sometimes I find them too sweet, and I definitely think the pumpkin is a little too sweet. I think you need to cut it with some coffee, a little espresso shot in there, and it'd be perfect.
I love that. You know, honestly, I might try doing that since it is midterm season after all.
Of course.
Awesome. Now, what do
for
we
the
think?
rating.
Oh yes, the rating.
Of course, the rating. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 pumpkins.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see how we do with the cold brew then, shall we? Maybe we come to a consensus then.
Here we have the pumpkin cream cold brew. Same cold foam that goes on the pumpkin chai, except instead of a chai, it is a cold brew.
I'm excited.
Crazy, I know, let's try.
And see, I'm not even the biggest coffee fan, but I always do love a good cold brew.
It's so good. That's gotta be my favorite.
Interesting. I was not expecting it to be very sweet, even though it is pumpkin, because I feel like cold brews are typically more bitter, but I really enjoyed that, and I love sweet drinks.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna give it, you know what? It was a little better than the famous pumpkin spice latte. I'm gonna give it 3.5 pumpkins.
Okay, getting crazy. This one's a 5 out of 5 for me.
I love
all
it.
the pumpkins. It deserves it all.
This is amazing.
So good. Perfect for midterms too, because that'll get you going.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it's been so fun trying all these pumpkin drinks with you. Now, Lily and I are going to head to the back end.
Thanks, Lily and Lauren. Those look great. I'm not a huge coffee drinker myself, more of a tea guy.
That's great. I actually am a huge coffee drinker. My favorite personal coffee is a pumpkin latte. In another installment of NDTV Cribs, Lily's actually going to take us through her dorm this week. Let's go Farley Hall.
Hello everyone and welcome to Farley Hall, home of the finest. Today I'm going to be showing you around the dorm, so let's get into it. Right, if we just go through this door, this is the main door. It's the one I use because my dorm's right up there. after a rector, longtime rector and priest, Father Farley, and he was known by a lot of people as Pop Farley. So we celebrate Pop Farley Week in spring, which is very fun. Just had it the other day. So this first room is the Pop Farley room, named after him. So we're just gonna go through there and into the kitchen. It's one of the 24-hour spaces, which basically means that when varietals hits at 2 a.m. on weekends and 12 on weekdays, you could be in here with anyone you want. Alright, and then in here's the kitchen. The lights are off because not a lot of people use it. It's a little run down sometimes, but it's looking really good today. So props to the Farley girls. Full kitchen, stoves, ovens. I've baked many cookies in there. Very fun. Got a microwave, a bunch of dishes in here, dishes in there. A nice little table. A lot of people have parties here where they'll just cook some stuff with friends or bake something. It's very fun. And then our handy dandy ice machine. Love her, visit her all the time. Over in there we have just some vending machines. I don't think a lot of people use them because you can get that stuff at the huddle, but it's nice to have when you're up at 2 a.m. doing homework and you gotta have a little pick-me-up. All right, that is the kitchen. Pop Farley room, we had a bathroom over there with a mail room. And then over here is Cafe Farfar, which is open every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 to 12, and it is so good. They have milkshakes, smoothies, sometimes there's other fun stuff, and you just go. It's $3, it supports the dorm. I like to go a lot. It's really good when I'm doing homework on a Sunday night and I just need a little something to get me through. And then in here, this is the main room at Farley. It's our probably biggest common area in the building. Very nice. We have our hall council in here every Tuesday, where we just learn what's going on campus, in the dorm, announcements, all the fun stuff. We've got some lovely photos of previous Farley women. Bunch of chairs. Love it in here. We also have our Wii at the TV, which is very nice. Frequent Wii Sports girly. And then, of course, got our lovely portrait of Pop Farley himself. Love. Now, if we just go up the little stairs, we hit some more of the fun little basement stuff. Up ahead is the Farley family room. I love to use it as a study room because it has a table, but it also has really comfy chairs. So if you ever need to like switch between getting serious and really comfy, it's super easy. Right there is our elevator. It's a little archaic. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like the Titanic elevator. However, it is nice. So if you just peek in there, another 24-hour space. Got some lovely quotes on the board. Father Ted, Pop Farley himself. Very nice. Some storage spaces. This is where it gets really twisty and windy. I feel like a little campus tour guide. And then we just have some vacuums that you can grab if you need. They're numbered. Don't really know why. There's some more of our trash stuff for recycling, with boxes and stuff. They just bring them down there. And then, almost to the end, there are a bunch of empty space here. And then, if you can hear it, which you probably can because the machines are very loud, right here is our laundry room. Farley has a pretty good laundry room. It's about 7 washers, although the 7th one does not work. And then a bunch of dryers, drying racks, all the fun stuff. We just cleared some of the clothes out because they're doing a clothing drive. That looks pretty cool. And then my favorite part of the Farley basement is our gym. It just got renovated over Christmas break, got a little refresh, nothing too crazy, but I am very avid Farley gym. Perfect, it's empty. So a lot of people in here in between classes. Most of the time there's like 1 to 2 girls, but it's so nice. I'm really gonna spend a lot of time in here because it's probably the best part of Farley. We have a just some miscellaneous made stuff. A bench, love the lights. Here's some hoops. I've never used them. It seems kind of fun. A rowing machine, 3 treadmills, which are also I love treadmills. A TV. I've never seen it turn on. It probably does work though. And then we just have a classic weight set, and then our brand new squat rack, which has been so nice. I've been seeing so many people use it, and it's just very good for a dorm gym. I love it. Okay. And the rest of the basement is pretty much just study rooms, which are pretty handy if you ever have a Zoom or anything. They're really good to use. Just another little den. This one isn't a 24-hour space, which means you can't really be here with anyone outside the door super late at night, but it is fun if you just want to watch a movie with some girls and you don't have a TV in your room or something. And then here we have another little table with chair. And these are all just our study rooms. So this one has the printer in it, so each room pretty much has like a couple desks, maybe a chair, and then this is our big one. Not a lot of people use it. I feel like studying in the dorm isn't that common. A lot of people on the weekends especially go to the library or LaFun. I love the second floor of LaFun. If you ever visit campus, check it out. Best spot on campus. There's a piano, and people are always playing the piano, and I love it. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take you up to the first floor, show you what like a normal little hallway looks like in Farley, and then we'll end up at the chapel. Okay, and then this is the first floor hallway. We got eyes right there. It's gonna say A on the second floor, which is where I am. Most hallways, the first second and third one all look like this, just with different themes. This one is stick season, really common. But the fourth floor is a little different just because we have really slanted ceilings up there, but it's actually very cozy. I do like the fourth floor. This is Farley's only working drinking fountain that has a spot for a water bottle. Which is kind of unfortunate because Farley's an old dorm. We don't have a kitchen on every floor. It's mostly just a microwave on every floor. However, the 2A water fountain, highly recommend. The water comes out ice cold, which is pretty good. There is another little common space flat. I don't really use it. All I really know about it is that's where we checked in during welcome weekend. We have a bulletin board for people to post whatever they want, any sort of events that are happening. And then right here is our rectory office. Farley got a new rector this spring semester, and it's been really great. Right here is some Scholastic copies. I'm part of NDTV, but I'm also part of Scholastic. Check it out. Alright, we arrived at the chapel. This is Farley's. I really love it. It's super nice. I love the colors because Farley's colors are like blue and yellow, so you can kind of see that throughout. Farley hosts a mass every Sunday and every Wednesday. Wednesday mass is Browns afternoons. Very, very fun. Highly recommend. But yeah, people can come in here to pray, to reflect, to go to mass. I'm probably most often in here to play the piano, which is very nice. And then we have a statue right there that the chapel is named after, and I'm drawing a blank on who that is. But that's okay. Alright, I think that's it.
Well, we've got a lot on campus over the next week. Here are some events to look forward to.
This afternoon, Notre Dame will be hosting a fireside chat with former U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. University President Robert Dowd is hosting the event, which is titled The Perils of U.S. Isolation. It starts at 4 p.m. at Lighting Concert Hall in the Bartolo Performing Arts Center. Tickets are free, but available on first-come, first-served basis.
If you're looking for something interesting to do before tomorrow's big game, the Medieval Institute have just the event for you. They're hosting a medieval swordsmithing demonstration with David Della Gardelle of Cedar Lore Forge from 12:30 to 2:30 on Saturday. The event will take place on West Lawn of McCourtney Hall and is free and open to the public.
Graduate Student Appreciation Week is currently taking place until Sunday. Graduate students will enjoy a variety of giveaways and events throughout the week. For the entire month of October, there will also be a winter clothing drive where winter clothes in good condition will be given to graduate students to help them prepare for the upcoming cold weather. Drop-off locations include Bond Hall, La Fortune Student Center, Jenkins Nanovic Halls, and Graduate Lounge of the Duncan Student Center.
Acclaimed author Brian Stevenson will be speaking at a Notre Dame event in downtown South Bend on October 15th. His work includes the memoir Just Mercy, which was adapted for film in 2019. The event will be organized by Notre Dame Center for Social Concerns, with opening remarks from University President Reverend Robert Dowd.
And that is it for today's episode of ND Sunrise.
Thank you all for tuning in. From all of us here at the studio, we have a great rest of your day. Go Irish.
Awesome. Enjoyed the show? Catch our newscast every Friday morning in the Duncan Student Center and North Dining Hall from 9 to 11 a.m. You can also find us on the NDTV YouTube page under the ND Sunrise playlist. And to keep up on all of the latest news, make sure to follow us at Notre Dame Television on Instagram and at Notre Dame TV on X, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to get involved with NDTV, we're always searching for people interested in student-led broadcasting and TV production. Come visit our studio on the second floor of Duncan Student Center, or send us an email at ndtv@nd.edu. Go Irish!